Action News at 10:30 on PHL 17 continues with Deuces Rogers, meteorologist Adam Joseph, Shari Williams, and Brian Taff.
Tonight at 10:30, we continue to gather new details about the terror attack in Turkey today. At least 3 suicide bombers struck at one of the world's busiest airports, killing dozens and sending travelers running for their lives. No one has yet claimed responsibility, but the prime minister there says all signs right now point to ISIS.
The attack at Istanbul's Ataturk Airport is being blamed for at least 36 deaths and more than 140 injuries. The terrorists targeted the entrance to the international terminal.
We are still waiting to find out if any Americans are among the victims tonight. ABC's Adrian Bankert joins us with the latest developments.
Brian and Shari, ABC News has learned that President Obama has been briefed on the situation and that the U.S. will be very involved in determining who carried this out. Violence and chaos at one of the largest airports in the world. Passengers sent scrambling in Istanbul after gunfire and explosions rocked the airport's international terminal. Video outside showing the injured waiting for help as ambulance after ambulance streams in. It still wasn't enough. The injured rushed to area hospitals in vans, even taxis. The violence erupted at about 10 p.m., a busy time for one of the Middle East's most popular travel hubs. Officials say the attackers arrived and opened fire with machine guns, then detonated suicide belts.
I heard it sound, it's gun sound, but I didn't see in person. There is 2 bombs. I think I heard that, but I don't know exactly how many bombs.
Inside the airport, confusion. Cell phone video shows these people clustered inside a store, some holding children, some on their phones. Everyone asked to sit or crouch on the floor. Sit down. It's not yet clear who the attackers were. Back in March, terrorists linked to ISIS launched deadly assaults at the Brussels airport and a metro station. Dozens died. ABC News has learned that these attackers were detected by police just as they were walking into the terminal, which means an added layer of security likely saved many more lives. I'm Adrian Bankert for Action News at 10 on PHL 17.
Of course, we will continue to monitor this developing story and bring you the very latest, beginning at 4:30 tomorrow morning, only on 6 ABC.
Also new at 10:30 tonight, police in Gloucester Township need your help finding 2 women who stole from an outlet mall. This is surveillance video from the Gloucester Premium Outlets. On June 12th, the women walked into the Fossil store there. They're accused of concealing items and then walking out with them. If you recognize these 2, you're asked to contact police, and of course you can remain anonymous. We also have video of a man who broke into a Philadelphia laundromat. The suspect smashed the glass door at the AE laundromat on East Allegheny Avenue in Port Richmond. He went straight to an office and tried to kick in that door, but he saw someone watching him, and you see what he did. He took off through the same hole through which he got in. In Center City, police need your help tracking down these 2 men. They're wanted for spray painting graffiti onto a building at 12th and Chestnut in Center City. You are asked to call detectives if you know anything about this crime.
A Camden County man is recovering after his deck collapsed. It crashed to the ground around 11 o'clock in the 8700 block of Wyndham Road in Pennsauken. First responders pulled the man to safety about 30 minutes later. Investigators have not said what caused that deck to give way. Well, today was definitely a warm and very humid day outside, pretty sticky.
Yeah, and there's still a threat of rain tonight.
Yeah, and they're still popping around the region, and that will continue through the rest of the overnight hours with that extreme humidity and a front coming in as we take a look at double scan live radar around the area again. Many areas not seeing much, and other areas getting hit pretty hard, especially Montgomery County and parts of Bucks County. Really heavy rain passing through, a quick ½ an inch to an inch here. South of Doylestown, moving away from Worcester. Lansdale hit by a thunderstorm in the last ½ an hour. Lifting north of Horsham, also Newtown. New Hope, you're on guard as this is heading to the north and the east. And as we look down to the south, you can start to see these downpours starting just popping out of nowhere. Parts of not only Delaware County, but Philadelphia County and Chester County, one near Norristown and King of Prussia, another passed through Bryn Mawr just to the north of Manayunk, Conshohocken heading towards Abington, and then another one to the south and west of the Winfield section of the city here and just to the east of Newtown Square. So again, anyone is fair game at any time tonight for these to develop. Just boom, like that. 70 degrees your dew point in Philadelphia and Wilmington, 74, 67 in Reading. So the numbers are starting to fall to the north and west, and that will be that transition we see tomorrow. Air temperatures overall in the 70s across the board, with the exception of the Lehigh Valley sitting at 69 degrees. But again, feeling very uncomfortable out there until this front can progress through. We have upper level low near Toronto and Ottawa that will continue to pivot through here over New England overnight tonight. So as we look at Future Tracker 6 at midnight, again, still some of these scattered downpours around. Many folks on Twitter talking to me and Facebook saying, please bring it to my yard. We desperately need some rain. Southern New Jersey, Delaware, it looks like you miss most of this. 2 o'clock in the morning, still a few trying to hang on, but by tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we are looking good here heading back to work. And if you're at the shore, the clouds will be clearing out as well. And there's going to be a drop in that humidity with a big change here tomorrow. 6 o'clock in the morning, dew point still near 65, even low 60s at 11 o'clock. So staying humid in the morning, but then by the afternoon, 2 to 5 p.m., those dew points dropping into the 50s, and that's when you're going to feel the big change with dry air moving in with that northwesterly wind. So improvement tomorrow, sun and clouds overall at 85 degrees. High pressure shrinks, but it's still in control on Thursday. Beautiful, lots of sun at 87 before a warm front swings to the north on Friday to introduce the humidity and chance for pop-up storms. So down the shore tomorrow, cloudy in the morning and humid, and then we'll quickly brighten the sky, and again a drier late afternoon with respect to the humidity at 80 degrees and the water temperature at 70 and no sea breeze tomorrow. The exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast looking good the next 2 days with lower humidity, sun and clouds, 85 tomorrow, 87 Thursday. More humid again on Friday and unsettled at times with pop-ups. It's not a washout at 88 degrees. Then we'll try to drop the humidity over the weekend. Slow going here on Saturday, but definitely Sunday, Monday. Very comfortable despite it's seasonably warm, 86 to 88. Partly sunny both days, even for the holiday. And not much changes here on Tuesday of 88 degrees. So let's continue that streak that the weekend's looking pretty good because you know, a lot of folks are going to be doing a lot of outdoor activities.
Yeah, big plans for the weekend. All right, Adam, thank you.
Adam.
All right. The late Surgeon General Charles Everett Koop was commended tonight for his lifelong work. Koop studied medicine at Penn and later went on to serve under President Ronald Reagan. Koop's widow accepted the award in Spring Garden tonight. He was honored by the Philadelphia County Medical Society for bringing awareness to HIV and AIDS. Still ahead tonight, the King of Prussia Mall is expanding.
And today we got a preview of what's inside the new corridor. We'll show you what to expect when it opens. And next, we'll take you to Texas, where two trains collided head-on, sending bystanders scrambling for safety.
Two and a Half Men, weeknights at 5:30 and 6 on PHL 17.
Real cases from the files of Schwartz-Culleton.
My name is Barbara. When my mother got sick, I couldn't take care of her, so I had to put her in a nursing home. When she developed bed sores, the nursing home refused to provide answers. Then we called the lawyers at Schwartz-Culleton. They filed a claim for nursing home neglect and got us a large cash settlement. Schwartz-Culleton got us justice.
If you've been injured, get justice.
Call 1-800-JUSTICE today.
Don't go to sleep just yet. Stick around for Modern Family, coming up next after Action News on PHL 17.
You You've wished upon it all year. And now it's finally here. The Mercedes-Benz Summer Event is back with incredible offers on the Mercedes-Benz you've always longed for. But hurry, these shooting stars fly by fast. Lease the C300 for $349 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
No interest? I'm interested.
Then celebrate the freedom of 0% APR for 60 months during Raymore and Flanagan's Independence Day sale. Just $876 gets you this sofa and love seat or two-piece sectional. Take your pick. Save 25% on this classic 5-piece dining set. Everything is on sale with delivery in 3 days or less. The celebration's underway. The Independence Day sale only at Raymore and Flanagan.
This sounds like a good show. Can I come out and sit with you?
Johnny Carson, weeknights at 11 on Antenna TV.
People 17 has modern family. 17 is
modern family.
17
has a modern family.
You get the idea. Modern Family, weeknights at 7:30 and 11 on People.
17.
A freight train collision in Texas sent a fireball into the air and residents scrambling for safety. Tonight, 3 crew members are missing as federal and local investigators try to figure out why the trains were on the same tracks in the first place. The trains collided, then derailed in the small town of Panhandle. Boxcars erupted in flames, sending this thick black smoke into the air. The trains belong to Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway. The company has pledged to meet a 2018 federal deadline to adopt technology that will automatically slow or stop trains that are in danger of colliding. Right now, the investigation into the cause of this crash is just getting started.
A wild one here. A pregnant fast food manager is recovering after she was pulled through the drive-through window and beaten. 19-year-old Tori Rapine was working at Wendy's in Missouri Sunday when a car full of angry customers rolled up. They complained because they didn't get enough ketchup packets and straws. Witnesses say Rapine, who was a 1-year-old at home, was attacked by 2 women and a man. She told them she was there and she was 3 months pregnant, but that did not stop them from pulling her through the window. Rapine has cuts and bruises to her face, but her mom says the baby is expected to be okay. This is dramatic video of a police chase in Houston today. A burglary suspect on the run in an open field when a police SUV hit him. Well, the man was knocked down but got right back up and continued running. A crew member in that helicopter over the scene jumped in, tackles the suspect, and holds him for police. They gave him a big handshake for taking down that suspect. Nature Valley is warning some of its granola bars could make you sick. Find out which ones you need to pull out of your pantry tonight.
And IKEA is recalling millions of dressers after several children have died. You'll hear from a local mom whose son passed away after he was crushed by one of those dressers. And don't forget to wake up with the Action News team. Get the morning's top news headlines, weather, and traffic starting at 4:30 a.m. only on 6 ABC.
The time and temperature is brought to you by Chapman Nissan at the Philadelphia Airport Auto Mall.
Our Real Deal No Money Down campaign has been awesome for our customers. But on the internet, still all these crazy deals.
Crazy deals?
Like these $64 or $79 a month deals. And I know people still fall for it. Like it doesn't require some huge amount of money down to get that deal. I just wish we could figure out a way to tell more people.
I think we just did.
You are free to choose a lease on a new Altima SR for just $225 a month with no money down.
If our emblem is not on your new car or truck, you probably did pay too much.
Cancer. It takes the people we love, devastates families, and shatters communities. For decades, Virtua has protected this community in the fight against cancer. But this disease is strong, so we have to be stronger. That's why we've joined forces with Penn Medicine to open a doorway to the cure. With the world's most advanced research and life-saving clinical trials, we're bringing the cure for cancer within reach.
Hi, I'm Tina, sales manager with South Jersey's largest volume Chevy dealer, Mall Chevrolet in Cherry Hill. There's no secret why we're #1. We sell Chevys for less. Qualified lessees could drive the 2016 Cruise from only $99 a month or the all-new Malibu from only $129 a month. We were voted as a top 100 dealer in the country for customer satisfaction, so we know how to keep you happy. Visit us at Mall Chevrolet on Haddonfield Road or online at mallchevy.com.
Closed captioning is brought to you by the Community College of Philadelphia. With more than 70 associate's degrees and certificate programs, Community College of Philadelphia, the path to possibilities.
For this 4th of July, Honda is celebrating the way Americans celebrate best, with pyrotechnics. Because when you can get a Honda for an incredible holiday deal, we think it's worthy of its own monument. Meet, melt, save more.
Get into KBB.com's best value brand at the Honda 4th of July sales event.
There's one place where America's pastime is preserved for all time. And that's not the only thing you can only find in New York State. Discover something one of a kind in New York. New York, it's all here. It's only here. Plan your summer vacation at iloveny.com.
2.5 Men, weeknights at 5:30 and 6 on PHL 17.
In tonight's Consumer Alert, we are learning more details about that massive recall by IKEA. The furniture giant is recalling millions of chests and dressers after several children were killed in tip-over accidents. One of the victims was a little boy from Chester County.
Send it back. Get rid of it. It's dangerous. It's a really dangerous product, and I don't want to see it in any homes. I don't want this to happen to any other family.
Jackie Collis's 2-year-old son, Curran, was killed when an IKEA Malm dresser fell on him back in 2014. IKEA's new recall includes 8 million Malm units. But those aren't the only units IKEA is warning about tonight. In total, 29 million pieces of furniture are being recalled. If you have small children, it is important to anchor furniture and televisions to the wall so kids do not get hurt. Now, for more specifics on the items recalled, you can check IKEA's website. You can also call the company for a refund or a free wall anchoring repair kit. They'll even remove the dresser or install that anchoring kit for you. The number to call right here on your screen, 1-866-856-4532.
General Mills is recalling a popular brand of granola bars. The company says some of its Nature Valley bars with sunflower seeds could potentially be contaminated with listeria. The recall is for 4 specific flavors of protein chewy bars and simple nut bars. If you have them in your cabinet, the advice is to just throw them away. You can also contact the company for a replacement box. Volkswagen has agreed to pay $14.7 billion to settle claims over its diesel cars, which were rigged to pass emissions tests. The agreement covers actions by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and California's Air Resources Board. The settlement includes buybacks and payments of up to $10,000 for each vehicle. It also includes nearly $3 billion in fines and another $2 billion for research on zero emissions technology.
Well, the King of Prussia Mall is expanding once again. Construction crews are working on a new shopping corridor, which will give you even more stores to choose from. Today, Action News reporter Jeanette Reyes got a first-hand look at just what's going on inside.
The big debut is fast approaching. Right now, crews are putting on the final touches.
My husband probably won't let me come back here anymore.
If high-end stores are up your fashion alley and you answer this question the same way.
Are you a big shopper? I am.
It may feel like Christmas in just a matter of weeks. Action News got a special final hard hat tour of the King of Prussia Mall's new corridor, which links the court and plaza.
Customers will finally be able to walk from one side of the property to the other without getting wet, without getting cold.
That alone is a much welcome change for moms like Stephanie Manzan.
I'm excited. We don't have to go outside. I have 2 small kids. Strollers, we just park once and go and shop.
Once completed, the stylish addition will house 50 tenants, half of them luxury brands announced just hours ago. Shoppers can also enjoy concierge and valet services, state-of-the-art parking, and the food.
A dining pavilion which is going to have 6 really unique farm-to-table little casual dining restaurants.
Healthy food is certainly a bonus for some customers, but if you had to choose which is most exciting, it's probably a no-brainer.
Oh, that's great too. I didn't even know that, but definitely the shopping.
And one thing you'll appreciate if you have a cell phone is this here. This is a charging station. It'll be installed throughout the connector, which is set to open August of this year. Reporting in King of Prussia Mall, I'm Jeanette Reyes. Action News at 10 for PHL 17.
Just weeks away.
I know. I already get lost in there. So
me too.
Going to get even more challenging.
Still trying to figure it out.
It is time now for sports tonight.
Jamie Apodi live now at the Action News Big Board. Hi, Jamie.
Hey there, guys. I never met Buddy Ryan, but I think what stands out about him is just how much his players loved him. You don't hear that about many coaches these days. Ryan died this morning. He had battled cancer in recent years, but what a legacy he will leave on this town. Though born and raised in Oklahoma, Buddy Ryan might be the most Philadelphia of any coach who has ever led a team in this city. He was tough, brash, outspoken, hard-nosed, and hard-working. Ryan had a style that was Philadelphia through and through. Ryan made his name in the NFL with the Chicago Bears, where as defensive coordinator, he created the famed and feared 46 defense. It was this innovative and aggressive style that led the Bears to a Super Bowl win in 1985. And it was the very next year when the Eagles hired him as their new head coach. But he spent 5 years leading the Eagles, guiding them to 3 postseason appearances, while compiling a record of 43 wins, 38 losses, and 1 tie. But it wasn't the record that made him special. It was the reputation, which was built on a bruising defensive attack and an electric offense led by Randall Cunningham. Buddy Ryan was Philadelphia Eagles football. But through it all, it was his personality, swagger, and will to win that made this city love him. And that love has made him a legend. Buddy Ryan, dead at the age of 85.
We have a rich legacy that Buddy Ryan left the game, not just the Philadelphia Eagles and his time in Philadelphia, but I think his stamp on the game is something that will live on for a long time.
And you knew that he stood behind you 100%. So therefore, you would run through a brick wall. You would do anything for him because you know in return he would do anything for you.
He was one of the great defensive coordinators ever, a great defensive innovator. But as a leader of men, he was unsurpassed.
I guess heaven needed a couple great coaches because the sports world lost another legend today way too soon in Pat Summitt. The former Tennessee women's coach will go down with John Wooden as the greatest coach in college basketball history. After all, no coach in Division I ever had more wins. In her 38-year career with the Vols, she won 8 national championships and went to 18 Final Fours. Every player that played for her went to at least one. Summitt's record, a remarkable 1,098 wins to 208 losses. Pat Summitt had been battling early onset Alzheimer's disease. She was just 64 years old. I like the desert. It makes my hair look good. The Phillies seem to like it too. It makes their bats look good. Fanatic fans made the trek out west in the 109-degree heat, where the Phils last night erupted for 8 runs and 16 hits. Tonight, got an early run in the second inning off the bat of pitcher Jared Eichhoff. But the D-backs got one back in the bottom half off the bat of their pitcher, Zach Greinke. The sac fly tied the game at 1. But it appears Greinke may have injured himself muscling out that one because the D-backs ace took himself out of the game right after that. And right now, they're still tied at 1 in the 3rd inning.
Now, how does it, the hair, how does it?
Low humidity makes my hair look better.
Yes, so yes.
Which
okay,
means today,
that's all
today was not a good thing.
It looks very good.
Flat iron, Brian.
Jamie. Oh, a flat iron.
Try one.
Okay, I will try one.
Yeah, let's see about that.
We'll be right back.
Tonight's news is brought to you in part by Chapman Chevy at the Philadelphia Airport Auto Mall, ChapmanSellsChevys.com.
So as usual, I'm not going to yell on how we're going to guarantee $1 bazillion for your trade or how we're going to beat any deal by hundreds of dollars. How would I know that? I haven't seen your trade, and I don't even know what vehicle you're interested in. What I will promise you is that Chapman Chevy, our main focus is making sure you have the best experience every time you're here.
Right now, you can lease the redesigned 2016 Chevy Cruze for just $168 a month with no money down, nothing down.
If our emblem is not on your new car or truck, you probably did pay too much.
We've got the sun, we've got the sand, we've got the Hoagie Fest all summer. We're hitting the surf, getting out on the turf. We've got the Hoagie
affordable summer yet, because all classic hoagies are just $4.99. Gotta have a Wawa.
The Volkswagen Jetta is now more fun to drive than ever. Allow us to illustrate. Little help here? It comes standard with a lean, turbocharged engine with even more horsepower to really get your heart racing. Yeah! And this Jetta is amazingly fuel efficient, so the fun doesn't have to stop. Hey, can you give me a little, Thanks, bud.
Hurry in and lease this 2016 Jetta S for just $129 a month. Visit VWDealer.com today.
Thank you, Five Below.
Party all weekend with hot deals for $5 and below. Now through July 4th. Five Below. Just go.
4th of July is almost here, and we're setting off some fireworks of our own.
Act now for great deals on Camry and Corolla during Toyota's Red, White, and Blue sales event. Between stylish exteriors and luxurious interiors, these 2016 sedans are great choices for all your summertime adventures. Best of all, Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance, comes standard with every vehicle. Right now, get up to 0% APR for 72 months on a new 2016 Camry or Corolla during the Red, White, and Blue sales event. Toyota, let's go places.
Check it out. Restaurants across the country are adding all-day breakfast to the menu, but one company is taking it to the next level. Kellogg's is opening a cereal restaurant. The cafe in Times Square will feature dishes made entirely from its cereals.
Yeah, ordering Life in Color gets you a bowl of Fruit Loops with lime zest, marshmallows, and jam. Honey Buzz gets you Honey Smacks with honey, toasted pecans, and banana chips. You could get it with milk or ice cream if you choose. Kellogg's New York City opens its doors July 1st.
Ice cream and cereal.
Whatever works.
People will buy it.
I like them both, but not so much together.
I see. Have to try that.
We saw some downpours passing through parts of the region right now. Double scan live. Radar will show some heavy hitters here in southern Montgomery County, even in northern parts of Philadelphia County near Manayunk, and also Conshohocken near that curve of 76, and also south of New Hope in Bucks County. Some torrential rain passing through, but drier air comes in tomorrow, a little humid in the morning, but brighter, and that lower humidity for the second half of your Wednesday with high temperatures in the middle 80s and no sea breeze at the shore, right around 80 degrees. So a really beautiful midweek and a change coming in tomorrow that will linger into the day on Thursday.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us tonight for Action News at 10. Modern Family's up next.
For the entire Action News team, have a great night. Great day tomorrow. I'll see you back here at 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
See you.